Imagine trusting Logan Paul. Well, it's not even a matter of trust. Like, he pledged that he was going to be giving refunds, and he is, to his credit, giving money back. Just not the cleanest way of doing so, I would say. Thanks to Prime Scoob. There was definitely a better way of doing it. Definitely should have been sooner as well. Alright, let's start with this. So, Logan Paul put out this statement today, basically saying, it's time, I'm finally doing that refund that I pledged like a year ago. It's go time, baby. Your prayers have been answered, Saint Logan is here. And since there's so many people who've been vocal about him being a scammer, me being one of them, a lot of people took this and immediately started attacking me going, Charlie, you feel bad yet? You called this guy a scammer, but look at what he's doing. He's the good guy. And it's like, brother, get off the stupid juice. He is literally paying people back for a scam he ran. He's not the good guy. He's doing the bare minimum. And it's kind of deep. So, I'll just read through most of this here before getting into the nitty-gritty, because there's a lot more than meets the eye. Also, the timing couldn't have been worse because just yesterday, that clip of me talking about how Logan Paul will never pay anyone back got posted on the second channel. So less than 24 hours later, he comes around, he's like, take this, Charlie. Here it is. But let me make this clear. Anyone who gets paid back through this, it is a good thing. But there are some strings attached. Let's go through it. Today, I'm incredibly happy to announce that I am delivering on my promise to buy back base egg and base animal CryptoZoo NFTs for their original purchase price. This buyback program is being carried out at eggNFTbuyback.com. Claims can be submitted through this site through February 8th. And then he explains about CryptoZoo and its original vision, which fucking flopped, floundered, and it was a huge, messy explosion of dog shit. Watch CoffeeZilla's series on it. It explains everything really well. Logan continues to fall back on he's basically blameless. It was all everybody else. He's, the misunderstood hero of the story. It's all bad actors, and he's going to take a real stand against them. Now, in CoffeeZilla's video, Logan, if I remember correctly, didn't take money from it the same way that the other people did, but he's not blameless. He is far from it. But anyway, he goes into his hardline stance. I have filed a lawsuit in federal court in Texas to hold the bad actors accountable. It's a 25-page lawsuit. Public can be found here. It's not based just on the snippets of conversation taken out of context. This lawsuit is the result of an exhaustive investigation that included the review of the entirety of conversations, tracking nefarious trading activity related to the project, and nefarious trading activity taken behind our backs without our knowledge and with the intention of defrauding us all. As for the game itself, unfortunately, it will not be released. Shocker. I personally spent $400,000 to have it developed, and after its completion in early 2023 and some further diligence, unfortunately there are too many regulatory hurdles that would need to be cleared that I did not originally understand and would ultimately delay this buyback even further. E3, we were all so hyped for CryptoZoo to come out, and now it's not coming. Links to Tier 1 threat, the resub wizard, telephone, and true sleepy. This buyback is a way for me to make whole those who intended to play CryptoZoo. The buyback is not intended to compensate those who gambled on the crypto market and lost. So when I first read that, this was a massive red flag, and it makes me believe a lot of people didn't even get this far, because that is so fucked up. He's basically victim blaming them, like, oh, hey, if you guys gambled on this, that's like your fault. Like, I can't control your stupid investment ideas. Just because I may have led you to believe it's a great idea doesn't mean it's like my fault. You're stupid, you gambled, and you lost, loser. That's a really bold thing to say, especially when, like, behind the scenes, this was very clearly designed to be an investment vehicle. It's important to remember that the Zoo token was created to support CryptoZoo game and its players. It was not intended as an investment vehicle as outlined in the white paper. Bunch of baloney. Actual fucking horseradish. But he is issuing refunds to a certain extent. That's a W. As long as the victims get their money back, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Now, I didn't go here. I didn't look at it, but others did. So Attorney Tom, who is the one involved in the lawsuit that Logan Paul's actively engaged in, he represents a lot of the victims. He was excited by this until he got into the more fine print of what this means. So if you go through this buyback and you're one of the victims, you waive your right to go after him anymore. So he's covering his own ass through this. So it's not exactly, the cleanest no strings attached protocol. It's got a little mud on the boots here. There's a little stink to this shit. And that's something CoffeeZilla also called out. He said, making a video on the Logan Paul situation, super happy some of the victims will get refunded a year later, but let's not pretend there isn't ulterior motives. Logan is being crushed in a lawsuit right now, referring to this one, I believe. As usual, he's trying to save his own skin. And then he highlights what I mentioned about waiving any actual or anticipated claims against Logan Paul. So you can get your refund, but you're not having your cake and eating it too. You can no longer come after him for getting scammed. And you're not... I highly recommend watching Attorney Tom's video. I'm not going to play it in its entirety or anything, but you're not getting all of your money back per se. And that's something Attorney Tom explains. You are getting some of your money back. Like, it is a refund to a certain extent, but it's not like this all-encompassing refund that I think a lot of people were expecting. Thanks for the resub, Zach. And the 5 gift subs, Cheeto. And the resub, Eggsy, Warby, and Solivant. And the Prime, Amy. Imagine trusting Logan Paul. Well, it's not even a matter of trust. Like, he pledged that he was going to be giving refunds, and he is, to his credit, giving money back. Just not the cleanest way of doing so, I would say. Thanks to Prime Scoob. There was definitely a better way of doing it. Definitely should have been sooner as well. But at least if the victims are happy, then that's what matters at the end of the day. Thanks to resub SMH. The resub Mary Jane. How many people even, played this? 0, because the game was a non-functional pile of trash. Thanks to resub Chaos Corner. Ooh, God, holy shit, thank you for the 50 gifted members. It's me. Good to see you again, me. I hope you're having a great start to your new year. Thank you for the wild generosity. And the Prime Michael. Okay, here, I'll let Attorney Tom explain what I meant by the second part of that. I think he talks about it here.
Vehicle. Zoo Token, there was billions of dollars in trading volume in Zoo Token.
No, not here.
No. He has to try and put strings attached. And
where was it? Hold on.
Regarding the Logan Paul CryptoZoo filing an amended complaint and base animal CryptoZoo NFT.
Here.
Paul is doing this now. But I'm going to mention one part of this statement, and I'm going to do this later. This buyback is for base eggs and base animal CryptoZoo NFTs. Only the NFTs, only the base NFTs, not the Zoo tokens or the hybrids. Now, why is this important? This is important because if you decide to do the buyback, there are terms and conditions in that buyback.
No, it's after this part. God damn it.
For to do this buyback, you're saying price of Ethereum NFT tokens or purchase of any CryptoZoo NFTs. So he's saying this is only a buyback for the NFTs at their mint price at a lower price of Ethereum today than it was when you bought it. But you're also waiving your rights to pursue Zoo token. And that is pretty ironic.
So basically, it's not exactly what you paid for that you're getting back. It's much different now. And it doesn't apply to the entire thing. It only applies to the Zoo tokens. So there is a refund there. It will be helpful to people that lost a lot of money trusting Logan Paul. But again, it's not perfect. Thanks to the Prime Kellic. There's a lot of fishiness to it, I suppose. Thanks to the Prime Blue. I'm not sure, Trade. The Prime Audrey. Why did KSI say, what will haters say now? People are haters because they want their money back from a scam. Yeah, that was a really weird tweet. I was super shocked to see that too. It's not like... Oh, I didn't even realize this was a response to that, but it's not like people are just blindly hating on Logan. He scammed his audience in a huge way. And they're like, can we get our money back that you promised us, please? Like fucking groveling at his feet because so many people lost so much money. It's not just like blindly hating on him because they don't like his signature move in the WWE or something. It's a very legitimate reason to not like Logan Paul. Thanks to Prime Blitz. So that was a very odd tweet from KSI for sure about this thing.